I mean, seriously, do we need to get into what ADA says and all that? Because I don't think we really do. Hi, Fifi. Good morning, Fifi. Oh, you're so cute. Morning, guys. Oh, I'm cold. I guess it's because it's wet. It's like, I guess it's only in the 40s. Yeah, it's 44. But I am freezing. Mom just went to park the car. I offered to go get somebody to help with the luggage, but no. She's fine with leaving me outside, freezing, watching the luggage. It's been a bad morning. She decided what time we would get up, and of course she didn't pack until last night, and then of course we're late again. Should have been here at 5, and just for our adjusted, time of getting here, it's like 10 till 6, which I think is what time everybody else is supposed to be here, so I hope we get on the plane on time. Yeah. And of course everything's my fault. See, quit blocking the camera. I know you have pretty ears, but don't stick them in front of the camera. Oh, it's been a rough morning. Well, we're on the flight. Ooh, drama.
Yeah, fire.
Not fun going through TSA again. You did great though. So yeah, I'm a little pro already. Yeah, I did so good. Well, I'm tired. But we just got out of the hospital and went to see my grandma. It's actually like a specialty hospital thing. It's quite different than any hospital I've been to before. Met up with my grandpa and my uncle. Yeah, she's really not doing so hot. I mean, she's doing better than she was, but yeah. So, hey guys, so it's like 4:30. Oh, I hurt so bad, it's not even funny. I feel like somebody just beat the hell out of my legs. Good enough. Mom's trying to get the car close enough to the curb, and it's just not happening. Alright. Oh, I did not need this tonight. Hey guys. It's only about 20 after 5. I'm exhausted. I feel like I've been run over by a Mack truck. We get to the hotel because their check-in didn't start until 4, and they assured us when Mom came in and stored our luggage, and they were like, yeah, we'll lock in your room, and you can leave your luggage here. And Mom even said, will you double check and make sure that it's a full accessible room? My daughter's in a wheelchair, and they're like, yeah, we checked, it's full accessible. It's got a great accessible bathroom. But, Mom looks ticked. Maybe a pediatric chair could get to the bed.
The verdict, you can get next to the bed.
Have them call extended stay and see if they have a room. So the verdict is, Mom and one of the employees just went looking, and I guess they found one. which is good because I am utterly exhausted. It shouldn't be that difficult. I mean, there is really only one standard process. But I'm almost too tired to vlog right now. So, later, guys. Hey guys, well, I'm not quite sure what time it is, but I'm exhausted. It's not even that late, I know that much. Hold on. So, feels really weird laying on a flat bed after having my adjustable for so long. Today's been really exhausting. I had problems checking in at the hotel. And I don't know, maybe I expect too much, but, you know, ADA has regs for disability rooms, you know, for accessible rooms. But it never ceases to amaze me how many places I go, how many hotels I go to. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's perfectly accessible, you know. And either it doesn't have a bathroom that's accessible, you can't get in. It doesn't have bars, or they have 3 different types. And it's like today, how many different rooms did you check? 4?
This was the 4th.
Yeah, this was the 4th room. But yeah, this is the 4th room we checked in. Okay, so the first room, had the beds been able to be moved, we might have been able to make it work. But the space between the bed and the wall that my chair would need to get to was probably 12 to 15 inches wide, which is vastly less than it needs to be.
Well, it wasn't that narrow, but it was...
Okay.
It might have been...
I was trying to guess off the width of my chair.
Yeah. It might have been 3 feet, but I don't think so.
No, Mom, my chair isn't even 3 feet wide.
Okay.
I think my chair is like 24.
Okay. Well, it was probably 2 or 2.5, but it was more than a foot.
Okay. Well, that's why I said 12 to 15. Anyway, my depth perception gets worse when I'm really tired, so. In fact, that's why when I was still walking for a while, I actually used a actual blind cane, because at night it would get so bad that I couldn't even see the difference in the stairs. It was really nasty. Not fun. Anyway, night, guys. You want to say night, Mom?
Night, Mom.
Isn't she funny?
I think so.
She does actually have a sense of humor other than that. Night, guys. Seriously, what is it with hotel rooms and things that, like, I even checked the room for things on the ceiling that glow, because I'll think everything is fine, and then in the middle of the night, I will find it in my sleep. Yeah, what it was at the last hotel room, it was like some industrial fire alarm or something.
Yeah, something like that. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, it was like, and it wound up, we didn't even see it until middle of the night, right above my head, it starts glowing. And I thought I had, like, dreamt it, and Mom's like, no, I saw it. And it was just, oh. So we shut off the light to go to bed, and we'd just been joking about it earlier. So what happens, we shut the light off, and we see something glowing across the room. It's like, what? It was a hairdryer. You want to tell me why a hairdryer is glowing? Seriously, let me show you guys. You want to tell me why that's glowing? Yeah, go ahead. Seriously. What the frick? again, guys. Good morning, guys. Well, it's not really morning. Is it really after 1? Wow. It is like 10 after 1. I kept trying to get up this morning and it wasn't happening. So, I do not feel good. Super nauseous. Super cold because I forgot my freaking coat, so my mom's gonna go get it. My coat! Thank you, Mommy. So, the hotel insisted on giving us this because we checked in with the service dog. I mean, seriously, do we need to get into what ADA says and all that? Because I don't think we really do. We ask them, can you at least mark out pet and mark that it's a service animal? You cannot IDA a service animal as a pet. It's not allowed, it's not okay, and it's very offensive. So, the first time they checked us into the room, the one that didn't work, they're like, oh, whatever. They took the hang tag back. When they finally checked us into the 4th room, the one we wound up staying in, the exact same person checked us in. They gave it back to my mom and insisted she take it. We didn't hang it on the door. I'm sorry, she's not a pet. She's a service animal. There's a difference. So, I've been slowly working up to wearing my new brace full-time when I'm in the car. I do put it on if, we're going on a super long drive or I'm in a lot of pain. But, yesterday when I wore it the whole flight, and then probably the drive after was another half hour, so probably close to 3 hours. My teeth actually hurt because I found myself clenching, and I don't know why. So I figured if I work up to wearing it more often, it might help. So that's just my thought, whatever, philosophy. Anyway, so I have my first appointment tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow afternoon. I can't seem to find my placards, so if we can manage, we're going to get to the DMV and see if we can get the one that had expired reissued. Because it's just a pain not having my placard. So, especially when there's still parts of town that have snow and ice on the ground. Anyway, later, guys. Hey guys, it's about 10 after 5, so it's not that late. Sorry I haven't vlogged much today. I really don't feel good. This trip is taking the energy right out of me. So I think I'm just gonna take a rest, the rest of today. We're gonna go into the hotel, eat some food. I have my appointment starting tomorrow, so, yeah. Morning, guys. So, Mom's gone to start the car, and I don't know why I'm having one of my, complete flip-out episodes, I'm assuming something's wrong. The hotel gave us permission, even though I didn't have my placard with me. They put a note in the file, at security note, the whole 9 yards. They said, yeah, go ahead and park in accessible parking. we'll let security know, you'll be fine, blah, blah, blah. I did find a clip of one of my placards and one of the vlogs, and so we've written the number down on a piece of paper. And Mom went down to start the car and put that in the car. And I don't know why, I'm just like flipping out because, of course, my brain's going, oh, she shouldn't have been that long, there's got to be something wrong. And I'm sure there's nothing wrong. Worst case scenario, I think we would get a ticket or something. But I'm just like, I'm a mess. So that was Mom calling. No, she's just literally sitting in the car waiting for me. She had no clue that go put this in the car and start the car didn't mean go sit in the car and wait for me. Ugh! I don't know, like, asking my mom to go start the car so the car can warm up. Normally, she goes and starts the car and comes back. She never pulls this shit, so I need to try to pull myself together and finish getting ready. And number one, she knows I can't push myself down to the lobby, so oh, I just got done with brunch, I guess I can call it, because I didn't eat breakfast at the hotel. And it's just time now to head to my doctor's appointment. And I'm already zonked. I'm just completely wiped out. You, Mom? Are you tired?
Yeah, a little bit.
I think it's just I don't sleep well in hotel beds. That was really sweet. One of the ladies coming down from upstairs saw me working on getting my coat off, which of course I'm sitting on, so it's a little trouble to get in and out of. And she was like, oh, here, I'll help, which I'm really working on, if I could use help, letting people help. So, and it was nice of them. So, it just, there are times that it's like, I don't need help and people are pushy, and so, yeah. Hey guys, it's, what is today, Wednesday?
Yes.
It's Wednesday. I can't say good morning because it's well afternoon. It's 2. Actually, almost quarter after. Oh, I'm not feeling good. In fact, I'm feeling very ungood. But my GI appointment's here in a little bit, so hopefully that'll help. I just don't feel good. I'm really mad at my pain manager. In fact, I was so mad I didn't even vlog like the rest of the day yesterday. Found out that the pain clinic I go to has an EDS specialist. Like, it's on the, what is it, the EDS?
EllersDanlos.com.
Yeah, it's actually on EllersDanlos.com.
As a
medical
professional.
Yeah, it's one of their EDS professionals. And they're like, oh, well, we can see if she'll take you, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, yeah, that would be nice, because with EDS, you can't just, or at least my understanding, you shouldn't just focus on one area of pain, because obviously it's all over. But their company tends to focus, like, if your back's hurting, you focus on your back. If it's your elbow, you focus on your elbow. The problem is that, anyway, they talked to the guy who had literally just taken me on because the person I had been seeing left. So I hadn't even seen this guy yet. And he's like, no, I want to see her first. Oh, I want to see her. And he's like, he doesn't even know anything about EDS. So it's like, great. So it's like, oh yeah, bait, string. Nope, you can't have it. So now, and then my mom called this morning and requested to see her, not as a pain manager, but as an EDS doctor. They said I still have to go through the guy who refused. So we're now asking my doctor to send a referral to them for EDS treatment. and see if that works, because I've been trying to get into an EDS doctor since way before my pain issues started. Yeah. Like, probably 3 years before my pain issues started. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, and they are cutting my pain meds drastically. At least they're giving me meds to, withdrawal meds, and doing it gradually this time instead of here's your warning, bye-bye. But I just, with everything else going on, I just think the timing is shitty. And of course, I hate it when pain manager doctors do this. They're like, oh, well, the anxiety and the anger you have, that's just because you're addicted. I'm not addicted to my pain meds. I need them just to function. And I'm sure every other pain patient out there is nodding their head right now because they know exactly what I'm saying, and they know exactly how I feel. And it just, when a doctor's like, oh, but the government made me do it. No, the government didn't sit in your head and make you write something. It's back to the whole war on pain patients, and it pisses me off. But I'm gonna go before this turns into a full-scale rant about pain doctors. Anyway, later, guys. Morning, guys. It is actually morning for once. It's like about 9:30. We're getting ready to go pick up my grandpa and my uncle to go have Thanksgiving brunch, I guess you would call it. Anyway, I actually slept a little bit better last night. I think I finally passed out after I had a POTS flare. Yeah. Not fun. So I literally fell asleep with my hair up, my mask on my head, the whole enchilada. I woke up a couple hours later to my head hurting and realized I still had my hair clip on my head. I was like, great. Yeah. So I managed to take all that off. Just flung it on the floor. Somehow my hair clip wound up in the middle underneath the king-size bed. So Mom had to crawl under the bed to get it. Not fun. So, yeah. Anyway, later, y'all. Seriously, did you just tackle my phone? Where? What are you doing? Here. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, see, that was the phone you just tried to bite. Here. I can't do two things at once. She's like, I'm so hyper, I'm forgetting the rules.
She pulled it out of my hands.
That doesn't surprise me. Hey, no hands. Tail. Oh, I got you. Hey, no hands. Hi. Whoa, up close of the puppy. Up close of the puppy. Are you tired? Oh. Can you tell everybody I woke Mommy up today? Yeah, I ran up here and I went kiss, 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 kiss. Kissy, kissy, kissy. Hey, it's my toy. I don't know what I want to do. Mom's scratching my back, and my squeegee is right there. Oh, and there's my tail. Oh, what's that noise? What's that noise? Oh, it's just squeaky. Oh, it's just squeaky. Look at the tail. I think it's Chihuahua approved. Hey, Fee, is it Chihuahua approved? Are you tired? I think she's tired. I think she's tired, Mama.